What they call praying, other people might call spell casting or mantras or affirmations. They say anybody else who's doing any type of magic, any type of incantations, that's occultic, ritualistic, esoteric, demonic, and that's why the Christians demonize other forms of magic so much. They pretty much were doing it from the beginning. So anyone who doesn't believe in their faith is doing something wrong, something dark. Besides this step project that showed that prayer either has no result or it can actually have a bad effect on people who know that they're being prayed for. Since then, many other studies have been done, especially long-term studies on couples and stuff that pray for each other. And it does show positive effects of prayer for the person that's actually doing the praying. So praying can be healthy, but it's only in the same way as regular mindfulness practices like meditation, mantras, affirmations, things like that. The power of positive thinking. It shows to lead to healthier long-term relationships between couples and family members and things like that. It's only equal to the placebo effect. So the power is definitely there. That's not an insignificant thing. The placebo effect is powerful, fascinating, and effective in a lot of ways. It treats the symptoms of a lot of different things. That's another reason why we know that prayer just doesn't work in the way that it's supposed to. And of course, in the Bible it says if you pray for it and you keep praying for it, and if you ask for it, it will be given. And there's all these different passages about it, and there's actually contradicting passages about prayer, and it's never even made completely clear what we should or shouldn't pray for. So I think that's really important to recognize. Another interesting thing about the placebo effect, and it kind of shows why the more passionate you are about your prayer, the more powerful the perceived effects might be. So that's why maybe when people are trying to perform miracles, when they're in these churches doing these crazy scenes where the people are falling on the floor and they're trying to make people walk again and all that type of stuff, that's why they got to get so worked up. They got to start screaming and getting loud and getting worked up and get into it, because they're literally psyching themselves out. The same way that a native tribe would have done it during a tribal chant, or the same way that people might do it with mantras or